welcome back to the channel. I'm Frank. So today's video, I haven't posted up any videos as of lately because I've been working on my laptop, trying to get the right RAM to actually be able to be productive and do things with my laptop and video editing and things of that sort, just because it gets kind of tiring having to transfer things over to your phone and then editing it that way. Or my desktop isn't as powerful. Like, yes, it has 8 gigs of RAM, it's an i5 processor, but it's not really meant for really powerful things. So editing sometimes is a hassle on that. So I've been kind of slacking in that aspect, and I have this vlogging video that I've already, filmed with the Canon EOS M6, because it's kind of sort of like is the Canon EOS M6 still worth it in 2021? And that was shot at the end of December, beginning of January, so kind of sucks. But this video, I feel like, needs to be out, and the reason why I feel this way is because I don't have a lot of subscribers, and I'm starting to catch a lot of dislikes on some of my videos. It's not massive, but it's something that I want to bring up immediately for reviews specifically, because I get a lot of like, if you look at my LG G Pad 5, I think it is, the tablet review, I got a lot of heat for it. I even had somebody say that the review was garbage, which I'll probably put it right here, the comment or something like that. And the thing about it is, it's that when I do my reviews based off of being a consumer, not because of the tech or anything like that. Is as a consumer. The biggest issue that's happening now with tech reviewers in YouTube, a lot of times they're sponsored, companies send them out things and things of that sort. So I'm not going to say everybody is biased, but you get a lot of people that show more love to one manufacturer, to one company, than other companies. Like, I'm a big time LG fan, but I blasted the G Pad. I blasted it. Like, that's one thing, and I think that's something that a lot of people didn't like about that video. I blasted it. I talked about how it was only good for, streaming consumption, like literally entertainment, because outside of that, what can you do with it? There's no productivity. And a lot of people was giving me heat because it's an older processor. Yes, I know those things, but a lot of those things, when it comes to specs, and anybody that knows anything about specs, you can't depend on specs alone. In any type of technology, you can't depend on specs alone. I can sit there and tell you that because I work with cell phones on a daily basis. I'm in retail sales. I'm not going to say what company I work for, but I sell phones all day, every day. And I can tell you this, that just because a phone, for example, and I'll throw it out there, just because some people feel or think that I don't know what I'm talking about, the Moto G Stylus has 128 gigabytes of internal storage, 4 gigabytes of RAM, has a Snapdragon 665 processor in it. Battery lasts equivalent to 2 days on a full charge, depending on usage. These are things that I say all the time because these are things that I'm actually learning at work. I have to take a training, but outside of that, this is actually my hobby. This is something that I actually do. Outside of that, I always look into new devices and things like that. But just because the Motorola G Stylus has those specs, it doesn't mean it can compete with a Samsung Galaxy Note, even a Note 10. It can't compare to a Note 20, and little can it compare to a Note 10 or a Note 8 Plus, a Note 8, like, because of the processor alone, you know? So, but that's where I want you guys to understand, the viewer. I want you to understand that when I talk and I review, it's based off of a consumer standpoint. It's not based off of specs and things like that. It's based off of my hand experience. When I did the G-Pad, I tried to play Call of Duty Mobile. And a lot of people are going to sit there and be like, oh, well, a lot of people did do the, oh, it's a $300 tablet. If you knew how much it costs to actually make a tablet or a phone, you would be upset of how much they're charging you to buy that item. Now, I go into the fact that the G Stylus, and I'm gonna go back to the G Stylus because I feel like the G Stylus is one of those bang for bucks devices, but you also have Apple phones and those type of devices as well. But I'm talking about mainline United States that you can go into the US and buy one of these wherever you go. Motorola is one of those low budget devices that you can find, and it's the best bang for your buck. Period. I'm not talking about, you know, Apple or anything. I'm talking about a device that you can go into the store right now and not have to order online and can get unlocked and stuff. You can go to Best Buy, you can go to T-Mobile, buy a Motorola device, you can go to a Metro by T-Mobile, you can go to a Cricket, you can go to a Boost, you can go to AT&T, you can go to all these places and get a Motorola device. You don't have to just order it online. That's why I bring up Motorola a lot. Now, with that being said, if a device that has voice, internet, and text, right? And yes, you can do that with a tablet, except that you can't walk around with a tablet in your ear like this. A lot of tablets, they don't have voice services. You have to actually do video calling. Text messaging, a lot of them don't have text messaging. You have to download a text messaging app. And that's when I sit here and say a tablet is less than a phone. So why is it that it costs as much, or if not more than a phone, and can't be as powerful as a phone? $239.99 retail value for a Motorola G Stylus. $299 is the retail value for an LG G-Pad. So you're looking at what, $60 a difference? That $60 is a big difference as a consumer. You just get a bigger display. A way bigger display. And if you sit there and tell me, well, the money goes into the display, then why is it that you can get a smart TV for about $200, $300? A smart TV. What I'm just simply saying is, as a consumer, I'm a bang for a buck type of person, and I'm always going to continuously look for those type of things. And when I do these reviews, I'm going to go based on those type of things, because you as the viewer, I'm pretty sure you're trying to save money somewhere else. You're trying to save money. If you're trying to buy a car, you want to know what's a really good phone that you can buy for your personal use, because everybody uses their devices differently. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you. I want you to jump into my mind, to jump into what can I get for less that's going to do what I need it to do, what I want it to do, and is it going to be any good whatsoever, and is it going to be worth my money and my time? And I just want you to know that, because as of lately, I've been getting heat on that one video. And guess what? I'm not going to take it down. And if people want to keep giving me dislikes on it, so be it. Just because I sat there and said that you can't really play games on that device, and people got upset about that and called the video garbage. The quality probably garbage. I'm realistic enough to sit there and say that the quality probably isn't the best quality, but then again, I'm still work in progress when it comes to doing these videos and things like that. But at the end of the day, my reviews are unbiased and it's consumer friendly. Like I said, I'm an LG fan. I have an LG V60. I've always had LGs. I had an LG G8. I had an LG V20. I had the LG Quantum when Windows Phone was popular. I had the LG Double Play. And I can keep going. And I've had one iPhone until I just purchased the iPhone 12. I'm not a real big fan of iPhones, but in my reviews, I tell you all the good and bad things about it and what I think about it. There's nothing wrong with that. Trying to help you guys out to make sure that you don't pay more than what you should for what you want and what you need. With all that being said, if this was a lot of rambling, I apologize firsthand. But I just want you guys to know this for a fact, that what I'm doing here is going to be different than what most reviewers do. I really don't want companies to send me anything because I don't want to say what they want me to say. I want to say what I have to say. And if you guys want me to be more specific with the specifications, let me know down in the comments below. That's all you got to do. Let me know more in the comments below. If you have any questions about any reviews, let me know in the comments below. I know that some of you have for the V60 and I haven't come around to it. A lot of times I don't either have the equipment or I just don't have the time, and I'm trying to push things. So I'm just hoping that this year will be a lot different than last year and I can actually do this more and do it right, more consistently for you guys. But I appreciate your time. I appreciate you, especially if you watched through this whole entire thing, you watching it all. If you like this video, I ask that you give it a thumbs up for support. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, because like I said, the channel is Art of Everything. I'm going to be doing a lot of everything, vlogging, reviewing, all those things. And in all honesty, I'm a very realistic person. So I speak the truth even if I don't want to. And that has been my demise in some cases, even at work. But that's just who I am as a person. So with all that being said, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.